Hello class 12th. Welcome back. So we are reading our lesson Faith. Name of the lesson is Indigo, and this lesson is written by Louis Fisher. So the question is there: who is this Louis Fisher? Yes, Louis Fisher was an American journalist, and he came into India. He came India into 1942 because he wanted to take the interview of Gandhiji. That's why he came. So Gandhiji gave him interview, and the this lesson, Indigo lesson, is an interview taken by Louis Fisher of Gandhiji. And what happened? Gandhiji is telling to Louis Fisher. And this story, Indigo story, started from 1917. Yes, and it was told that in 1970, Rajkumar Shukla went to Gandhiji. And yes, he pleaded Gandhiji to come to Champaran because the condition of the peasants were not good in Champaran. That's why he wanted to take help from Gandhiji. But after some days, after many days, after many years, months, Gandhiji went there and he met some people. So today we are going ahead in this story, we are going ahead in this lesson, we are going ahead in this moment which was drawn, which was, began by Gandhiji. So let's start the lesson ahead. We are going in the story ahead. Let's start it. Yes, months passed. Sukla was sitting on his haunches. So Sukla was waiting and he was sitting on his thighs and the appointed spot in Calcutta. So Suklaji was waiting for Gandhiji in Calcutta because it was appointed, it was told that I am coming on that day in Calcutta. So you come to Calcutta and took me to Champaran. So Suklaji was waiting for him. And then the two of them boarded a train for the city of Patna in Bihar. And after that, they both, took train to go to Bihar. And they reached in Patna. There Sukla led him to the house of a lawyer. And there Sukla led him to the house of a lawyer. And in Patna, Sukla took him to a lawyer. And the name of that lawyer was Rajendra Prasad. Yes, who later became the president of the Congress party and of India. So Rajendra Prasad was out of town, but the servants knew Sukla as a poor yeoman. Yes, who pestered their masters to help the indigo sharecroppers. When they reached at Rajendra Prasad house, when Rajendra Prasad house, Rajendra Prasad was not at home. He went outside. So there the servant were there and the servants knew Sukla. They know about Sukla. So they knew that Sukla is a yeoman, that Sukla is a poor peasant. And he pestered, he bothered their master to help the indigo. और वो जानते थे कि ये शुक्ला जी जो है, ये शुक्ला जी एक किसान है और ये हमारे मास्टर को मीन राजेंद्र प्रसाद जी को तंग करते रहते हैं, परेशान करते रहते हैं इंडिगो की खेती के लिए. So they let him stay on the ground with the companion गांधी. ओके और उन्होंने कहा कि आप अपने साथी के साथ गांधी के साथ आप जमीन पे बैठे रहे. Whom they took to the another peasant. Okay, whom they took to be another peasant. उन्होंने उसे दूसरा किसान समझा. But Gandhiji was not permitted to draw water from the well, lest some drops from his bucket flood the entire shores. But Gandhiji को वहां पे उसके कुएं से, राजेंद्र प्रसाद के कुएं से एक बूंद पानी तक नहीं भरने दिया. बिकॉज गांधी जी उनके पूरे तालाब को, उसके पूरे पानी को गंदा कर सकते थे. हाउ डिड दे नो दैट ही वॉज नॉट एन अनटचेबल? उन लोगों को कैसे पता चला कि ये एक अनटचेबल नहीं है? क्या जो गांधी जी के साथ वहां पे ऐसा बिहेव किया गया कि गांधी जी एक लो कास्ट से बिलोंग करते हो, तो इसलिए उन्होंने उसको, गांधी जी को कुएं से पानी भी नहीं भरने दिया. So Gandhiji decided to go first to Muzaffarpur. So Gandhiji decided that first I will go to Muzaffarpur, which was en route, जो कि रास्ते में ही था, to चंपारण के रास्ते में. To obtain a more complete information, so he wanted to get more information about the indigo farming. So about condition, then Shukla was capable of imparting. Yes, capable. He was thinking that Shukla did not know more about indigo. That's why he went Muzaffarpur and he wanted to get full information about indigo farming. So he accordingly sent a telegram to Professor J.B. Kriplani. So J.B. Kriplani was a professor in ESU in Muzaffarpur. So he sent a telegram to Professor J.B. Kriplani, and he was a professor in the arts college in Muzaffarpur, whom he had seen at Tagore's Shanti Niketan school. The train arrived at midnight, 15 April 1970. Kriplani was waiting at the station with a large body of students. So when they reached on Muzaffarpur, so that's why Kriplani and his students were there on the station. They were waiting for Gandhiji. And Gandhi stayed there for 2 days in the home of Professor Malkani. And when they reached in Muzaffarpur, so Muzaffarpur, Gandhiji stayed 2 days with Professor Malkani's home. A teacher in a government school. So who was Malkani? Malkani was a teacher in a government school. So there are two professors. One is J.B. Kriplani and one is Malkani. So it was telegrammed to Kriplani that I am coming. So who is coming? Gandhi ji coming. Gandhi ji ने मैसेज भेज दिया कि मैं आ रहा हूँ. So Kriplani was waiting for Gandhi ji on station with his students. Many students were there, and these students were yes, welcoming Gandhi ji. And after that, there was a Professor Malkani, and Malkani, Gandhiji stayed with Malkani. So next one, what is there? It was an extraordinary thing in those days. It was an extraordinary thing in those days. Gandhiji commented, for a government professor to harbor a man like me. It was an extraordinary thing. What was an extraordinary thing? Being a government professor. A government professor टू इंटरटेन ए मैन लाइक मी कि मेरी तरह के एक इंसान को इंटरटेनमेंट कर सके, मेरी तरह के इंसान से बातें कर सके. इन स्मॉलर लोकेलिटीज द इंडियन वर अफ्रेड टू शो सिंपैथी फॉर एडवोकेट्स ऑफ होम रूल्स. So in smaller localities, those are the smaller localities. In the smaller localities, Indian were afraid because they were not showing the sympathy. They were not they do not have the supporters. They were afraid from the British people. They were afraid from the British officers. So they were not ready to fight against the British. So these were the condition of the local, local people. So the news of Gandhiji advent and of the nature of his mission spread quickly through Muzaffarpur and to Champaran also. So when Gandhiji went into Muzaffarpur, so it was a great news for the local people because Gandhiji was Gandhiji was a person who was fighting against the British rule for the Indian people. So the news, when that news arrival, when that news spread all over the Muzaffarpur and Champaran, so what happened then? Sharecropper from Champaran began arriving on foot. So sharecropper from Champaran, yes, you came into Muzaffarpur on foot or by convenience. They were coming on their garis, they were coming on their cars, they were on coming there on bullock cars to see their champion, to see Gandhiji. Muzaffarpur lawyers called on Gandhi to brief him. So Muzaffarpur lawyers called on Gandhi to brief him. So Muzaffarpur lawyers were also called to meet Gandhiji, and they asked, Gandhiji asked from the lawyers also. They frequently represented peasants group in courts because these lawyers were, hearing the cases. These lawyers were taking the trials of the peasants. They told him about their cases and reported the size of their fees. They told, mean the liar told, the peasants told about the liar and about the cases, and the peasants also told Gandhiji regarding their fees also. So next ahead, Gandhi cheated. Cheated means called the liar. गांधी जी ने उनको लताड़ा, उन वकीलों को धमकाया फॉर कलेक्टिंग बिग फीस, जो बड़ी बड़ी फीसें ले रहे थे फ्रॉम द शेयर से. He said, I have come to the conclusion that we should stop going to the law courts. And Gandhiji was telling to the peasants that we are not going to the law courts. Why? Taking such cases, the courts does little good because these type of cases are not good to going to the courts. So that's why we should not go to the courts. Where the peasants are so cursed. Okay, और उन कोर्ट में किसानों को कुचला जाता है, दबाया जाता है, उनको डराया जाता है. Law courts are useless. That's why for peasants, law courts are useless. The real belief for them is to be free from fear. The first thing, which we have to do, which we have to had to do the peasants, that was free from fear, कि भय से हमें को खत्म करना है, भय से में मुक्त होना है. Most of the arable land in the Champaran district was divided into large estates owned by Englishmen. So the land, yes, this was a big land. This was, and yes, most part of the arable land was divided into the Englishmen. And yes, on this land, on this land, Indian tenants, Indian farmers were working. So the chief commercial crop was indigo, and the landlord compelled all tenants to plant 3/20 or 15% of their holding with indigo and surrender the entire indigo harvest as rent. So, mean to say, the farmers were not getting anything from the indigo farming, but they had to do work in the indigo farming. They have to plant, they have to grow the indigo farming, indigo, but they were not getting any benefit from this crop. So this was done by long-term contract, and it was going on from a long time. So up to here, in the next video, we will know more about the moment. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.